Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and today we're going to be talking about, yet again, the Sobeys Canada hack. If you don't know what's going on, yeah, I live in Canada, so this is why I'm talking about it, and it hasn't hit enough of the mainstream media, but it seems like finally Monday morning there are more news articles and chatter about the Sobeys Canada hack. So here is the TLDR, generally is what is going down, so sub-like if you want to. So on Friday, Sobeys got hit by a ransomware attack. This destroyed their systems. Payroll, they can't get into stuff like that. They can't get into integral systems for ordering warehouse stock. Let's see, they can't get into like the Zebra handheld type things. They can't log into like almost jack anything. They are able to do things by hand as well as use the tills. You know, the employees are able to use the tills, but from what people have been saying and what people have said, the self-serve tills are still down, and it's Monday morning, which is pretty insane. On the scales, which people use to weigh things, the ransomware like message was playing out allegedly. So yeah, if you're wondering how I know all this sweet insider information, I talked to people at Sobeys. I live near one. I talked to people at Sobeys. People DM'd me, and now I have a ton of comments of people being like, "Yeah, I work at Sobeys. Everything is ruined right now. We can barely do anything." A lot of people have been sent home because there's just not enough stuff to do. People have been getting like way less pallets on deliveries, like hundreds less than they usually would, right? Hundreds of boxes less, maybe a couple pallets less. No orders are properly getting sorted and ordered. And it's important to note, this isn't affecting like just Sobeys, it's the Sobeys brand, which is like Sobeys, Safeway, Freshco. People aren't getting their pharmaceutical items from the pharmacies, and those are definitely the major concern right now because like they have food, how long is that gonna last? They have meds, but like they can't process orders. So it's a weird situation, and I'm just gonna kind of yell about it, ramble on about it, because that's what I've been doing since Friday, and it keeps on happening. So yeah, as of Friday, they got ransomware hacked allegedly, and it is seemingly still going on. At least now there's some news articles out about it. I think CBC had one on Sunday, which was like unknown technical issues. But at least now articles are properly coming out being like, hey, Sobeys Canada was ransomware attacked. If anyone wants to, share the videos around, I don't care. Share them around to news sources, like I don't care. I just made like 2-3 videos talking about this situation because a lot of people weren't talking about it. And it really weirded me out when I went into a Sobeys and like overheard chatter about this, and then no one else like online was going on about it. So that's the main reason for today's video. So yeah, let's read out some comments that people were yelling out in my previous videos because we have new information, but not really. People are saying like other things are going down, but like I'm not gonna claim that's ransomware like other grocery stores. So I think right now the only attack is against Sobeys, right? Like employees at Sobeys are pretty pissed off as well. Like they can't friggin' work. They're afraid they're not gonna get paid. Like that's a huge issue. Imagine nationwide if all over Canada, all employees at a Sobeys do not get paid. Those are going to be tons of like missed mortgages, missed monthly payments. Not everyone has a ton of money in the bank. Most people live paycheck to paycheck. Like you cannot simply just have such a massive hack and not have people get paid, because that's pretty reliant on money and paycheck to paycheck scaling in like NA Canada, right? So we can't have shit like that going down. It's huge. Let's see. This person said they worked in like cybersecurity for a hospital. A lot of the information won't come out for a while. And yeah, we know that. I'm not going to ever like talk about very specifics of the ransomware because like that's, I might be IT and work in the field of IT, but ransomware is not my specialty. And I wouldn't go hardcore looking up Sobeys ransomware because, it's never good. Never good getting ransomware anywhere, right? Big situation though. When Rogers went down a few months ago, it was massive coverage, but now when Sobeys goes down, it's pretty small. Yeah, people are like, what is going on? Not a lot of people are talking about it. People are hoping maybe they'll get a bonus because of all the hacked. But yeah, they're not allowed to like tell anyone about it. That's the thing. Like they're being told, a lot of employees, right, by their managers and whatnot, are telling people not to talk about it. Managers are pretty much not talking about it, keeping it all hush hush on the down low. So right now the situation is just such a mess. But hey, at least maybe I'll get sourced in some news articles, so that will be fun. But that's really like all we really know about it. There hasn't been huge developments since the weekend, right? We know ransomware attack. People are saying, yeah, the McAfee, the antivirus they have on their computers was popping up. It was like, oh, I was saying there was ransomware. So literally like the actual antivirus was picking it up. It's a mess, right? People are saying like, yeah, I work in warehouses. No one's being told anything. We're like functioning like trash. We can't do much. We're pen and papering everything in because like they have zero access to those systems back there. They cannot log in to their integral systems for ordering and managing pretty much everything, right? They can do the tills, but they can't log into pretty much anything else, it seems. That's not good. That's not good. Like everything's stopping. When stock stops coming, it will slow down and then people won't be able to buy anything on the shelves because there won't be anything on the shelf. Either way, that's what's happening. There's still some people being like, I'm not sure if it was like late Thursday or if it was Friday, but from what it seems like it affected everyone Friday. So it could have been something like Thursday afternoon or Friday morning where this hack happened or anywhere in between, right? Because we never truly know. But that is currently the full situation of the Sobeys hack. I have had Sobeys employees DMing me, trying to get me that sweet insider information. Don't worry, I'll never give away names because that would be just silly. But as of right now, there's nothing like too different because it's ransomware. It's ongoing. And until there is a resolution, we probably won't hear a lot of news about it. And that's just how it goes right now. Because a lot of people are like, I don't know if I have work. I don't know if I'm going to get paid. I don't know if we'll have stuff to do. A lot of us are just sitting around and doing nothing. And it's wild that it's taken this long for it to become more of a mainstream news source or like more mainstream news articles. So like I said, the biggest news articles that I saw was like Sunday. There was a CBC article, I believe, and it was like, hey, Sobeys may be hacked. Sobeys having, technical issues. And then on, I think Friday, there was another article, but it just wasn't a major news station. And it was like, something's going on at Sobeys. It was like a Voxum or some weird website like that. Sorry, I fully remember. So this is still very hush hush, and it's clearly slowly pushing out into the mainstream news because when people aren't able to get groceries, they aren't able to get pharmaceuticals, pretty massive deal. And now I'm just waiting until the end of this week. If employees don't get paid, Sobeys brands across Canada, you're gonna see a lot of messed up stuff. Like people stop coming to work. People won't come to work if they're not getting paid. People will straight up like riot. There will be yelling and throwing of items in the Sobeys. Like people will destroy Sobeys and break shit if people don't get paid in mass in a week. So I'm hoping that's not going to happen. I have no assumptions that will or will not happen. We just straight up have to wait and see. So that's kind of the situation as it is. Not huge changing, not much has changed, but I'll just keep talking about this every day until it gets somewhat resolved. So if anyone news articles shout me out, thank you, I appreciate it. I made 3 videos on this just casually from information I've gotten in store and from people who work at like the store, right? Like in-store information. So at this point, it seems like everything's somewhat well known if you go online to look it up. But if you're just watching like CBC or you're watching news, you're probably not going to know about this, which is kind of scary since this has been since Friday. Sorry, I've been rambling, but I just wanted to talk about this. I know I don't have much stuff shown, but feel free to look at the comments on the YouTube because a lot of people are talking about this. And, you know, I have my DMs, but I'm not going to show those because that's rude as hell. And yeah, very, very mean. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Watch tomorrow if there's another video. Watch my other videos if you're curious, but it's more of the same right now. So I do appreciate it. Sub, like, check out all the videos, and I will see you next time. Peace.